Welcome back to Tweak TV. My name is Jacqueline Marie and I am here as your strategist today. And I want to share a little bit with you about pricing strategies and how to value your service, product, and yourself in your business and in your life. And I'm using some tips that I've shared with my clients to help you. And I've summarized it, of course, just to save you time. And I'm here to give you this insider information so that it's less overwhelming for you to sit down and think, how much am I going to charge for my services and my products? Am I undervaluing, overvaluing? It's such a scary thing, and I've definitely been there. I've changed my pricing a lot, and it took me 5 years to finally feel confident with where I'm at and how I value my work. So I hope this helps you too and at least get you started. We're coming into the holiday, we're going into the new year, and this is a perfect time for you to sit down and re-strategize and rethink and keep tweaking your business and tweaking yourself for success. Today we're going to talk about how to value your business, services, and products and how that can translate through your branding. Now, to put it more simply, what is the value you're proposing to your audience? Now, in business terms, we call this value proposition, so VP. And this is a way for you to tweak your mindset and start to consider what are you putting out there as the value of your company, your culture, your service, and product. So you also can do this individually too. So if you're applying to jobs or you're going out and interviewing, how are you presenting that value that you offer? Now, there's an easy formula that I like to use with my clients, and that is going to be this. VP equals cost over benefits, and it's the ratio between cost over benefits. So basically, what the cost means is this is the cost to your customer or your audience. So we could think monetarily, money. We could also think, what is the cost, the investment that your audience is giving? This could be a job interview. They're giving you the time. They're investing that consideration into you about a job. You also could have an audience who's just investing time reading your blog posts or investing time watching your YouTube videos. So what is that cost, not just money, to your customer when they're experiencing your business, your product, service, and also yourself? Then what you want to do is you also want to look at the cost investment versus, in comparison, to the benefits that they're going to get and the features. So what are they getting back in return? Benefits could include this. Benefits could include a special feature that your product has that other people don't have. This could also maybe a service you provide. You do weekly check-ins, or you give special materials to people when they work with you. Also, you could think of other benefits and features. If you're applying to a job, it will be like all of those experiences you have in your life and that you're bringing into this job. It also could be your work experience too. So I want you to take this one activity and I want you to sit down and write first the goal. So what's your intention for proposing your value? Is it for a job interview? Is it your product? Is it your service? So just pick one. And what I want you to do is I want you to write a master list of benefits and features that your product, service, or yourself have, and you're going to propose to your audience. Once you get done with that list, I want you to write the cost that your audience is going to give in relation to these benefits. So, like I said before, are they investing time? Are they investing money? Are they just investing the consideration to hire you for a position or another opportunity? So once you write this down, I want you to see, with your own opinion and also some other peers and people you trust, does it match up? Do these two things really, are what they're giving and what they're getting really making sense? Do you feel like you need to up your benefits if the cost is going to be more like higher than what you're actually offering? Or are you going to do the opposite? Are you going to keep your benefits and features the same, but decrease the cost to your audience? So are you going to make things easier for them when they read the blog post so they invest less time? Or are you going to decrease your pricing? Now, the last thing I want to share with you are these 3 strategies for pricing your service or product for sale. So this is where you want to put a price tag on it. Now, here's what I've used in my sessions. There are many other ways out there that people use to try to price their services or products, but this one has really stayed true and it simplified the whole process for a lot of people. So here are the 3 C's to pricing your product or service. Now, here's the first 3C, customer. What is the cost to your customer for this product or service? Are they going to want to pay $100 an hour for a session? Well, if the answer is no, do some thinking, do some digging, do some research, and see if that makes sense. Also, you might want to consider, would this customer think that this was undervalued? Why is it so cheap? Is it quality enough? Would I want to pay for this? So this is a very abstract way to strategize and find a good value for this, but really consider your customer and what they need and want and how they're living and how they're making buying decisions. So number 2 is going to be your competition. Now, this is going to take a lot of work and a lot of research, but it is so worth it because you can learn a lot from people who have already gone out there and tested their product or service. But keep in mind, take it with a grain of salt, and I want you to get a lot of research and compile a lot of different pricing that other people are doing, and I want you to sit down and compare it with yours. Find the average of all those pricings and see what makes sense for you. Now, the other thing with this is make sure that you are researching people who have a similar product or service as you and have a similar target audience as well, because it doesn't make sense for you to compare yourself, apples to oranges in your business industry. Now, number 3 is cost. What is the cost to deliver your product or service? Now, this could be the time it takes for you to prepare for coaching sessions. This could be the materials that you have to buy to make something that you're selling on Etsy or on your own website. So I want you to write down a list of all of those expenses that accrue with creating this product or service for your customer. And I want you to consider what that is going to cost for them. And you're really going to have to do it down to even the time, include the labor that it costs. If you're making an art piece, how long did it take you to make the art piece? And how much is your hourly rate? So these are just a few ways to approach pricing your product or service, and I really hope it's helpful. I will be posting a blog post about this to kind of reiterate it in more layman terms and written out, so I hope that's helpful. Now, there are tons of other strategies out there, but I think this will really get you started. And I've used it, and it's been really, really successful over the years with coaching clients. And yeah, put some comments below if you missed anything or if I didn't articulate something clearly. I'm happy to do so again by commenting below to your comments. And share with someone if you think they'll really like this, because sharing is caring, and we all can really help each other in this really big world of entrepreneurship and really achieving our goals. So thank you for coming back, or if this is your first time, thank you for visiting Tweak Style. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more style and strategy tweaks.